Today, we will be relieving lower back pain with some hip opening stretches. Welcome to True People Yoga. My name is Cam and I'm here to help you stretch so you feel good while cutting wood. The most important thing to remember while practicing yoga is to listen to your body. Focus on how a pose feels rather than how it looks. If something doesn't feel right or it starts to hurt, gently move out of the pose. Yoga is not a competition. Alright, let's get started. We will begin today's practice with a breath awareness exercise. Begin by sitting tall with your legs crossed. Rest your hands on your knees. Unclench your jaw and roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Bring your awareness to your breath. Watch your breath without trying to change anything about it. What does it feel like? How fully do you inhale? What does your breath sound like? Take this moment to reflect on your breath. Come onto your hands and knees for tabletop position. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and your knees below your hips. Place your shins hip-width apart and spread your fingers wide. Begin to move into cow pose. Exhale, drop your belly towards the mat. Lift your chin and chest and look up. Broaden across your shoulders. Next, move into cat pose. As you exhale, draw your belly towards your spine and round your back. Relax your neck. Inhale, come back to cow pose. Exhale, return to cat. Move between cat and cow, following the rhythm of your own breath. Move slowly and deliberately. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Feel the stiffness in your back ease up as you warm up your spine with cat and cow. Bring your big toes to touch and sit down on the backs of your heels for child's pose. Reach your arms out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the ground and take this moment to check in with your body. Take long, deep breaths through your nose. Press yourself up to tabletop position and tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up for downward facing log. Engage your quads slightly. Gaze between your toes. Feel the tension in the backs of your legs soften. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Keep a micro bend in your knees. Allow your neck to soften. Keep your spine and torso long as you breathe into forward fold. Bend your knees and sit down. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Draw your shoulders down your back. Hold onto your toes or shins. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, draw your chest closer to your feet. Butterfly pose is great for stretching the muscles you use to walk around all day. Now, straighten your legs out in front of you. Draw up through the crown of your head. Bend your left knee and place your foot on the right side of your right thigh for seated spinal twist. Bring your left hand to the ground behind you. Place your right hand on your left knee. To advance, you may wrap your elbow around your knee and hold onto your shin. Breathe into your left hip. Slowly untwist and repeat on your right. Place your right hand behind you and twist to your right from your core. As you inhale, create space in your spine. As you exhale, stretch a little bit deeper into your right hip. Take long, juicy breaths through your nose. Untwist from seated spinal twist and shake out your legs. Lay down on your back. Bring your knees to your chest and grab onto the outsides of your feet with your hands. Press into the ground with your tailbone and shoulders. Feel your hips and groin opening up. Bring your feet back down to the earth. Keep your knees bent. With your legs hip-width apart, place your right ankle on your left knee. Push your right knee away from you with your right hand. Feel your hips gently opening up. To deepen the stretch, pull your left thigh towards your chest with your hands. Breathe into your hips and hamstrings. Slowly release your legs back down. Place your left ankle on your right knee. Open up your hips with your left hand. Option to pull your right thigh into your chest for a deeper hip opener. Keep your back relatively flat against the ground. Remember to take long, deep breaths and focus your attention on the stretch. Bring your feet back to the ground with your knees bent. Gently drop your knees to your left for supine twist. Stretch your arms out wide like wings. Gaze over your right fingertips or keep looking straight up at the sky if that's more comfortable for you. Press your shoulders into the ground. Supine twist is a great stretch for calming your nervous system. Tree work can be stressful because of all the dangers involved. This is a very restful pose to balance that out. Lift your knees back to center. Drop your knees to the right this time. Gaze over your left fingertips or keep looking up at the sky. Feel the tension in your lower back dissolve into the earth. Now it is time for the final pose, Savasana. Lift your knees back to center and straighten your legs. Bring your arms to your sides, palms facing up. Relax your legs and allow your feet to fall open naturally. Soften the muscles in your face. Unclench your jaw and close your eyes. Get really comfortable here. There's nothing you need to do right now. There's nothing to work out. We will spend a few minutes here soaking up the silence. If you find your mind wandering, bring your attention to the rise and fall of your breath. If you would like to continue relaxing here in Savasana for longer, you may pause the video now. Otherwise, slowly begin to move your fingers and toes. Take a moment to do any stretches your body is craving right now. Come back to a seated position. Thank you for joining me today for Tree People Yoga.